Hello everyone, it's Spectre, and welcome back to my Pokemon Red and Blue Let's Play. We are now on part 14. We are really moving on. I'm assuming this is going to be about 40 parts in total. I could be completely wrong, but we're moving along. We're definitely moving along. So right now we're just leaving Lavender Town, and we are about to head to Celadon City for the first time. As I said last time, I beat all of these people already to kind of train up Rocky and Ranger, our new two additions, who are Mankey and Growlithe, eventually Arcanine. But yeah, we are heading to Celadon City right now. We will have to take the underground path because, of course, the gate is closed over here because the security guards are being mean today. I don't know why. Let's see what this girl has to say. The department store in Celadon has a great selection. I bet it does. Now, we are going to Celadon because we need an item called the Pokédoll, which is going to help us get through the Pokemon Tower, which we went through last episode. At the very end, there is a mystery ghost that we can identify, and it will not let us go past the point that we're at in the Pokemon Tower. So we need the Pokédoll to scare it away, and then we can get by and see what's awaiting us at the end of the tower. So this guy says, I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared near Celadon City. Of course. Yeah, so I think there's two Snorlaxes in Pokemon Red and Blue, one of which we already ran into on our way to, I think, past Route 11. We were going through Route 11 and we got stuck there. I think it's south of Lavender Town. Anyway, we have finally arrived in Celadon City, and look at this creepy guy. He's a rocket grunt. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. Okay. I don't think I will. I'm supposed to be the whole protagonist here. If I had a bike, I would go to Cycling Road. I would too, good sir. Pokeflute awakens Pokemon with a sound that only they can hear. I rode uphill on Cycling Road from Fuchsia. Very cool stories, everyone. But I've got a job to do here. So what I figure we'll do is we won't explore Celadon. We'll do that in the next episode. Right now, what we will do is we will go to the mart, which I don't think this is. I think this is the mansion. Yep. We will go to the mart, and we will pick up the Pokédoll. I don't know exactly where it is in the mart, but I think there's a little sign here that should tell us. Okay, so first floor is the service counter with that lady there. Second floor is the trainer's market. Third floor is the TV game shop. Wise Man Gifts. I think it will probably be in Wise Man Gifts. Let's take the elevator, see what she has to say. Hello, welcome to Celadon Department Store. Okay. The board on the right describes the store layout. Thanks, lady. You just saw me read it. So we're going to go to 4th floor, Wise Man Gifts, because I think that's probably where the Pokédoll is, because it's a kind of, I don't know, you need to be wise in order to know to use it. I don't know. Okay, hi there, may I help you buy? Oh, no. Oh, yes, actually. That was crazy. Look how loaded we are. How do we have $72,000 already? Okay. So we will get the Pokédoll, and I believe that's, oh, you know what we can do also? Might need one of these eventually, won't we? You can't carry money. Oh, jeez, are you kidding me? Okay, I'll sell, oh, I know, I'll sell my nugget. Everything's working out perfectly this episode. This is the first time ever. So now we can get another $5,000. We are rich. We are absolutely rich. And now we need to buy a Firestone so we can eventually evolve Growlithe. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that yet. Sometime soon. And I think that's all we need. We'll come and explore this later. As I said, in the next episode, we'll do a whole Celadon City tour. And then we'll be battling Erica, the 4th gym leader, who uses Grass type. But for now, we're heading back to Lavender Town, and we are going to take on the Pokemon Tower. I think that's a Poliwrath. Yep. Ribbit. What? Okay. Whatever that means. I thought Pokemon are supposed to say their name like 99% of the time. I've never seen I think Poliwrath in the anime is like Poliwrath. Something like that. Perhaps a little better than my untrained voice acting, but I hate these underground paths. They take so long. Okay. So now we are almost back to Lavender Town, where we can finally crush hopefully, whoever has been disturbing Cubone and his mother, well, and has killed his mother apparently, I have a hunch of who it might be. Just maybe. Perhaps. But we do know it's going to tie in Mr. Fuji in some way, because the whole town has been raving about how he's been gone. So what I'll do here is I'm going to use a repel, because there are, actually I don't think there are any Pokemon on this floor. But within this tower there are, if you saw the last episode, there are a lot of Pokemon in here. But all of them are just those unidentifiable ghosts. Thankfully we do have some repels, so maybe this will get us a couple floors up. Oh, what? Oh, you know what? I don't think repel works for these unidentifiable ghosts. Ah, that makes sense, because you have to use the Pokédoll. I'm an idiot. Oh well, we'll make it through this quickly. We're not doing too bad so far. I can't go that way. We were already healed. Okay, whatever. We're almost there. I think this is the last floor before Repel's effect wore off. Yeah, right. Oh, jeez. So right over here. Be gone, intruders. So I don't know how this works. I don't know if we have to use the Pokédoll here, or let's see, item. Pokédoll. Yes, okay, yeah, I think this is how we do it. Yep. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother, so that was in fact Marowak. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Yeah, because I think there's this huge kind of moral dilemma about Pokemon, especially a Pokemon that's been killed by humans, just not liking humans generally anymore. But, of course, it is Team Rocket, and they are not representative of humans, I wouldn't say. So let's get into this. We gotta kick these guys out of here. What do you want? Why are you here? Well, I'm here to kick you out, Mr. Sir. Why do you have a whip? That's scary. It's a little bit unnecessary, I think. Since we're battling with Pokemon. Let's see, what should we use? I'm gonna go with Fury Swipes, because I know fighting type attacks won't do much on a flying type. Okay, that's not doing very much. We're probably gonna have to do that switch out thing so we can get Rocky some experience. Because it looks like he's gonna die. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, okay. Some turns I'm faster, and some turns he's faster. What's going on here? Oh, nice. If we can get more than 2 hits. Ah, jeez. Okay, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to switch out. We're going to go right into Barney. Barney can help us out. Barney is, of course, our Nido King. Let's go for a tackle. We don't need anything more than a tackle, I don't think. Bit of a hit. Nice. I think we're still going to be confused, though, which won't be too good, but once we switch out to get Rocky some experience, we should be fine. Which is awesome. I don't know what level Rocky evolves. I think maybe around level 30, something like that. Of course, we have to switch back out, just get up some experience. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what level Mankey evolves. I'd assume it's around like 30, maybe 32. Oh, we're confused again, so that was pointless. Oh no, I used Poison Sting as well. Whoops. Okay, didn't matter. He has 2 different moves for getting people confused. Confuse Ray and Supersonic. What is that nonsense all about? Learn to train your Pokemon rockets. Okay, that should do it. Then we have one more Pokemon to beat after this. It's a Golbat. I don't know if we've seen a Golbat yet. I'm not sure. Rocky. The reason I'm training Rocky, by the way, if you're wondering, because he's higher level than Ranger, but Ranger's going to be extremely useful. He's a Growlithe against the Grass Gym, of course. So I'm kind of conserving him for then, because then I know he's going to gain a lot of levels. We'll probably only really have to use him, to be honest. But we'll see. He only knows Ember, which isn't... Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. Which isn't the greatest fire move, but who knows? Nice, they did quite a bit. Now they're confused, right? Oh my gosh. The Zoom Golbat looks so bad. If you know what I'm talking about, he looks completely inappropriate. I'm hoping that's not just my dirty mind, but let's just get this thing out of here. Either way. Nice, level 22. Okay, I'm gonna bring, level 31. Nice. Double nice. What does he have to say here? I give up. I bet you do. You have no Pokemon. I'm not gonna forget this. Oh yes, and they all make their dramatic exits. I remember this. Okay, we are gonna put Ranger in the front now, just to get him to level 20. I think that would be a reasonable place to have him go. This old guy came up and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're talking it over as adults. So I'm sure you can guess who this old guy is if you haven't played the game even before. It is Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji has come up here to try and protect the Pokemon and I guess kind of uphold respect for the fact that this is a grave site technically. I guess we can stick with Barney. Coughing is awesome. That's one thing I could have used on my team, I guess, instead of Barney. Why did I do that? I keep making wrong moves. Crazy. Horn attack. Okay. Yeah, instead of Barney, because Barney's a poison type, and I could use Weezing instead. Which would have been pretty cool. He's a solid wall, but not necessarily the best going through the game because he doesn't have very strong attacks. Nice. Level 20 already. Okay. I'm happy with that. So we'll go into Rocky. Can't get over how cool Drowsy looks. Growlithe doesn't look that good. I remember Arcanine does. But Growlithe doesn't look that good in the blue and red sprites. He just kind of looks like a regular dog. We'll see when eventually you'll see what I mean. Disable. Okay. The disable mechanics are different from the next games, I suppose I should say. Because if you use it now in like 6th gen, the opponent has to usually have already made a move, and it will disable that move that was used. But in 1st gen, it just disables a random move, so you can use it upon the other person switching in right away. Which is unique to, I think, this gen. Maybe it might still be in 2nd gen, I'm not sure though. That Peck should do the job. Drowsy's physical defense is pretty low. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more rockets. Cue the dramatic exit. Yeah, this is the last rocket. Oh, there's Mr. Fuji. You're not saving anyone, kid. As a matter of fact, I think I am, old man. 4 friggin' Pokemon, oh my gosh. Okay. We can do this. I'm gonna use Ranger. See what he can do with his Ember. Yeah, it's not that good. But he used Supersonic, so... Yeah, that's not going so well. But he keeps using it, which is a good thing, I suppose. Oh, nice. Solid. That's the first burn I've got with Ember, finally. If you watched the last episode, I was hoping for a burn so badly because I was in like a desperate battle at one point. And I don't think it happened. Well, it didn't happen. Now we finally got a burn. And I think after the burn damage, we should be able to kill it in 1 more hit. If we can get rid of this confusion. Nice. That should do it. Sweet. Oh, critical hit. So I guess we'll never know if that would have done it without the critical hit. Oh well. I'll change into Rocky. Because he's a fighting type and he should be able to take out this Rattata pretty darn swiftly. Oh, he's faster though. Okay, come on. Yes, nice. That should do it. Sweet. Rocky's gonna get a nice chunk of experience. 2 critical hits in a row as well. 280, not bad. Raticate, no, Raticates are scary. I'm gonna keep him in, but I'm not gonna use him because that thing has Hyper Fang, and it scares me a lot because it's really powerful. If you guys saw in one of the first episodes we did, I think it was in Mount Moon, there's a Raticate. Oh my gosh, Hyper Fang is crazy. A lot of people doubt how powerful Raticate is, just because he's one of the starter Pokemon, well, not the starter Pokemon, but the beginning Pokemon that you can find, Rattata. But no, he's actually pretty good. Luckily, I'm getting a critical hit here. The Hyper Fang, it's a stab to Hyper Fang, right? Same type of attack bonus. Okay, Zubat is our final enemy before we can finally rescue Mr. Fuji and see what he has to say for us. Nice. 265. Don't fight us, rockets. I think it's a little too late for that. You're not getting away with this. Oh, what the heck? I'm running into things again still. What is this? I thought this was supposed to be like a ghost-free zone. Why weren't the ghosts attacking Team Rocket then? It makes no sense. Okay, Mr. Fuji, you came to save me? Thank you. But I came here out of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. Well, you certainly failed that, sir. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. So, if you're ever wondering, or if anyone ever asks you what the Pokédoll does, it sends Pokemon, it allows them to move on to the afterlife. Anyway, follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Whoa, we just appeared here. He transported us. Okay, enough silly business. Mr. Fuji. Oops, sorry about that, guys. My recorder and microphone and everything just failed all at once. But basically, Mr. Fuji just gave us the Pokeflute and said that it would be necessary for us to complete our Pokédex. And then immediately, if you talk to him again, he just says, "Has my flute helped you?" Already, and like 3 seconds later, and yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. But basically what I was saying is that I am going to go down here now, and we are going to go wake up Snorlax. Now, I'm not going to be able to put Snorlax on my team, I don't think, because I've already got a full team here, as you can see. Oddish is just there for cut, obviously, but I do have a Pokemon that I want to replace him with. So my team's full at the moment. I don't think I'm going to use Snorlax, but I'm definitely going to go catch him at least. And, yeah, because he's so rare. There's only 2 of them in the entire game, I believe. What is this woman saying? There's a lookout spot upstairs. Okay. Let us go look out. Looked into the binoculars. It's Pokemon Tower. That's very close. Well, I guess it's binoculars, so it makes sense. Looked into the binoculars. A man fishing. Wait a sec, I didn't see a man fishing up here. So those are pointing up this way. No, there's no one here. Oh, is there someone here? No. What? They lied to us. There's no one fishing here. Lies and slander. Either that or we're hallucinating. I don't know. I can't discern which one it is. Okay, anyway, I'm going to end the episode off here, guys. In the next episode, we will be going to visit Snorlax and trying to catch him. It should be pretty difficult, but we'll attempt it. And also, we will be heading to Celadon City. We'll be exploring around, and perhaps, if we have time in the next episode, we will be battling the gym leader, Erica. So it should be very exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. And perhaps subscribe if you like my content. That would be very, very helpful. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Peace.